What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Trench Grenade channel. I am your host, the average 2011 weapons maintenance enjoyer that your mom said that we have at home. Thanks for watching. Guys, the purpose of today's video is I'm going to talk about the difference between owning a Glock and shooting a Glock a lot and owning a 2011 and shooting a 2011. Now, as is tradition, when you break down your Staccato pistol or any 1911 or 2011 style handgun, you're going to have to curse a lot. And it's going to take you about 14 business days to be able to get it back together. But we just fired 1,000 rounds today on the range through this battle area. I want to show you the difference. Now, what you're going to see probably in the next 3 days as Nighthawk edits all the footage and puts it all together is this thing will chug and chug and chug, but it will around the 700, I would say 650 to 700 round mark. As it starts to get more fouled up and drier, yes, it does like CLP. It needs to be ran wet. As the gun gets drier and drier, it will start to have strange malfunctions. You'll see it in the footage, and no, I'm going to be way too lazy to edit it in here. One, because it's on a different camera. This is my phone that we're filming this on. It's on our actual Sony ZV-10 or Echo 10, the fancy camera with the fancy audio stuff. But I say all that to say this. You can run your Glock pretty much forever with very, very little to no lubrication, with no weapons maintenance at all. Now, should you still clean your gun after every 500 rounds to 1,000 rounds? I still recommend it. One, because I'm a senior NCO and an infantry dude that has been brainwashed that I am supposed to clean my weapon at all times, whenever I can, etc. But you can run a Glock style handgun. I don't have Nighthawk's handgun out here to show you how dirty hers got, but you just have to trust me. The shadow systems that you're going to see in the video in a couple days, it's not anywhere near as dirty as how dirty this thing gets, and it will still perform while it is dirty. Let's talk. Now, I want to show you guys what is going on here, and that's what kind of made me film this impromptu video. Okay, there we go. So, what you hopefully can see in there, and now this is, and I'll show you how much cleaning has already occurred. This was a brand new shop rag, right? 1,000 rounds from a Staccato C2. This was a brand new shop rag when we began cleaning just now, as well as this one, okay? This one was also used to clean the CMMG Banshee that only got like 200 rounds fired, but you get the point. Most of this is from the Staccato C2. And I've wiped it completely dry, and I've cleaned out the barrel. You can see the rifling is all brand new again. Now, this is at the 10,000 round mark. That's why I feel it is important to show you guys the wear that you will and experience at the 10,000 round mark. There we go. So this is the C2 barrel after it's been wiped down. I'm not a gunsmith, so if you see any wear that is, excessive, let me know. But from what I'm seeing, there's no, there's some wear right there where my middle finger is touching, but I'm not seeing any significant wear patterns at the 10,000 round mark. And if any Staccato actual gunsmith sees this, or 2011 guys, you will have to comment down below. Now, what's most important is the rifling still looks relatively untarnished, because I do, in historic, I'm not trying to flash you guys, I'm trying to flash this. In historic trench grenade fashion, this gun does get very hot, but no real issues to note in there as of right now. So, 10,000 rounds fired, barrel looks good, recoil spring assembly looks good. I'm not seeing any issues with this thing as of right now at the 10,000 round mark. But what I wanted to make this video about, more importantly, was the amount. This has not been cleaned yet. You see the amount of carbon buildup in this thing. It's significant to the naked eye. Hopefully it's coming across on camera for you guys, but you do need to maintain your 2011 handgun a lot more than you would a Glock style handgun, okay? Hopefully you're seeing some of the carbon buildup after. Now, I know I'm all over the place. Every 400 to 600 rounds, this thing has been cleaned for the 10,000 round duration, right? So even with all that, you can still see under white light a pretty significant amount of carbon that is building up in the gun. So if you are choosing to run a 2011 style handgun, specifically a Staccato for duty purposes or even competition, whatever, or if you're going to conceal carry one, you definitely need to conduct weapons maintenance every 400 to 600 rounds. I would say pretty much every time you fire it, more than a couple hundred rounds, you should be doing some weapons maintenance, right? So I just wanted to take a second and show you guys pretty much 10,000 rounds of what's going on inside the gun and how it is looking, and give you guys my thoughts on 2011 weapons maintenance versus Glock, because those are the two things I've had the most extensive amount of time with, as in weapons platform and weapons maintenance, and this is just kind of the wear that we are seeing at the 10,000 round. So at when Nighthawk has the video edited and everything is ready, it will upload the actual shooting review version, but I just wanted to show you guys the guts a little bit ahead of time, because it's a lot easier for me to turn the phone camera on and just talk to you guys and show you kind of what we're looking at. So post your questions down below, post your comments down below. The only special equipment I use to clean the gun, I wouldn't even call this special, just a bore, what am I trying to say? Just a freaking barrel cleaner, right? A 9mm size, just ran this thing through one time, and boom, it is back to brand new with a tiny bit of CLP. It is back to brand new with absolutely no issues at all. Okay, hopefully this was beneficial to somebody, and until next time, it's with Trench Grenade, your average Staccato C2 shill, I guess, because I love it so much, and it's now turned into probably one of my favorite handguns that I've ever owned. So, all right, guys, I'll see you next time.